Let me show you how to make these handsome bags just in time for Father's Day.
From paper to purpose, watch her design. Wendy's creative designs, one of a kind. Cut, fold, turn dreams to life. Stay for the story behind every design.
Okay guys, we're going to start by using this craft paper that I got from Walmart. All right. I've had this paper for a while, so I'm going to have to see if I can find a link for you guys. So what we're going to do first is we're going to tear out 6 sheets from this booklet. Okay. That's what we're going to start with. Just 6 sheets, and we're just going to put the booklet aside. Again, I will make sure I find some type of link where I can find this book for you guys. I've had it for a while. Okay, so now the scoring board. I got that from Hobby Lobby also a while back, but they still have it to this day. I don't know the price though, but they definitely still have it. So these sheets are a 12 by 12 sheet. That first sheet is going to be your cover sheet, pretty much your front sheet, okay? The second sheet, we're going to place it on our board. Again, this is a 12 by 12 sheet, and we're scoring it at 3 inches all the way down, all right? And then we're going to fold it over. That's it for that, okay? That's the back sheet. So now we're going to grab another 12 by 12 sheet. Going to put it on the scoring board, and we're going to score it at 8 inches, all right? So once we score it at the 8-inch mark, we're going to fold it and then cut along the folded line. Then we're going to put that piece aside, and we're going to put this 8-inch piece and score it 1 inch on both sides of the sheet, okay? This is going to be our bottom sheet, all right? So after we score both sides 1 inch, we're going to fold both sides, and then we're going to move that to the side, all right? Again, that's our bottom piece. That one piece we just cut off of it, score it at 2 inches, and then score it again at 1 inch. And then we're going to fold it at the 2-inch mark that we scored, and then we're going to cut it on the 2-inch mark that we scored. Then we're going to fold it together, making sure that we got our crease in there. And then after we fold it together, we're going to place it back on the scoreboard after we unfold it. And we're going to score it at 6 inches. After you score it at 6 inches, fold it again and cut it right there in the middle where you scored it at. Okay? Put those 2 pieces aside. Move on to the next one. So now it's time to work on the 2 sides. Take this 12 by 12 sheet and score it at 8 inches. All right? Then we're going to fold it. And then we're going to cut it. Then place it back on the scoreboard, and you're going to score it 1 inch on each side, just like we did the bottom. Okay, now we're going to turn it the long 12 by 12 way and score it at 3 inches. Then you're going to flip it back to the 8-inch way, and you're going to score it 4 inches dead in the middle, only till you get to where that 3-inch score was. Fold both sides, making sure that they work properly. Then fold your bottom to make sure it works properly, and then crease the middle all the way down until you get to that 3-inch mark. Now we're going to repeat this one more time for the other side. You take your 12-inch piece, you're going to score it at 8 inches, then fold the piece that you scored, then cut it on that scored line. Then you're going to score it 1 inch on both sides. Then flip it to the 12-inch side and score it 3 inches on that side. Then flip it back to the 8-inch side and score it 4 inches dead in the middle, all the way down till you get to that 3-inch score line. Then repeat, just fold your sides in and fold your bottom and then crease your middle, okay? Okay, so now it's time to put the bag together. Normally I would tell you to use double-sided tape, but it really depends on what you're putting in your bag, okay? If you know you're going to put something pretty heavy in it, go ahead on and just apply glue instead of double-sided tape, because you don't want any issues. So that's what I'm going to do in this particular video here. Normally, I would use double-sided tape. I've tried both, and the best result is glue, okay? So now, let's move forward. So we're going to take our bottom piece with the flaps up, and we're going to apply some glue on that first piece right there, that first flap, and we're going to put our front piece on it. This here is the front of your bag, okay? This is something that we didn't do anything to, okay? So we did that. We're going to press it together real good, make sure it is on really good. Then you're going to flip it open, and then you're going to rub it on the inside as well. That's just to make sure that it is on good. Okay. So once it's good, go ahead on and flip it over. And we're going to do the same thing on the other end. Now with the bottom piece, you see the flap needs to be upward that way before you put it on. Okay. Now the best way to glue this after putting that front piece on is to hold it in place where you want to glue it. Glue half of it, then come back and glue the other half. Okay. So you see I'm gluing that one piece, and now I'm gonna glue the other side to it. It just makes more sense and make it so much easier, especially when you're dealing with hot glue. Okay. So after you do that, you're going to open it up and you're going to press along the seams on that end as well. And see, we're already halfway there. Now these two little flaps we're going to put on the inside. We're going to apply the glue right there at the middle. And we're going to make sure that the little flaps are going upward like they are in the fold. Okay. And the bottom is hooked to the bottom of the bag, just like that. And we're going to do the other side the same exact way. This is pretty simple. I know it is. So we're going to just lay that on there. I have so much confidence in you guys, and I know you can do this. Okay. I'm laughing because of how I said I know it is. Anywho, so now we got those flaps on. So here we go on the sides. Now, listen, for the sides, please make sure that you flip see how I'm laying this on here? Those flaps are going inside your bag. So flip them the opposite way while you're gluing your bag together, okay? You do not want those flaps in your way. Believe me when I tell you. You see how I'm laying the flap down and laying this down on top? And then I'm going to take some glue and I'm going to apply some glue on one side, press it down. I'm going to apply some glue on the other side and press it down the same exact way, okay? And then once I get it glued down and I open it up like I did the other two pieces, we can fold our flaps back the right way. All right. So if you watch carefully, you see I'm already folding it back forward where they're supposed to go. And I'm also rubbing my little seam down right there. Okay. So you're going to do the same thing on this side. All right. Also, what I didn't tell you is make sure whenever you apply your sides, you don't mix your sides up with your bottom, because your bottom and your sides are the same. You did 1-inch scores on both sides of, but the difference is you have a 4-inch score in the middle of your side piece. Okay. So I'm doing the same procedure on this one here. I'm laying it back, laying it down, flaps up, rubbing it in, flipping it over, pressing it down, and then turning my flaps back the correct way. And it just works out better. Okay, so then you can look and see if everything looks to your liking. If you see some openings like I do, go on in there and throw a little hot glue in. It ain't going to hurt anything, okay? This is just how the bag is set up. This is how we're going to make it look. And you're not going to see that, all right? You just want to make sure it's strong enough to hold your stuff. Flip the bag over, and now we're getting ready to do the fun part, which is put the stickers on. Okay, so I had in mind just, the men, the relaxed state, businessmen attire, all that. So that's what I was thinking when I created these bag covers. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to just go with the flow, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay it down. It's going to fit like a glove, okay? We're going to do the side first. Make sure you have it turned upside down when you put it on your bag, okay? That's the only way it's going to make sense, baby, because when you fold it and you turn your bag up, you want it to be right side up. So in order for it to be right side up, it's got to be upside down, okay? So we're going to first lay our first piece. And I really don't have to explain this to you guys because it's pretty much self-explanatory. I'm just going to go around until I cover each piece, okay? Like the first piece is already on, and I'm going to continue until I get all the way around to the other side. So you could just watch what I'm doing while I just tell you about these prints. Okay, so the one we're working on today is Retired But Not Expired, okay? That is the name of it, all right? It's a robe. It's a gentleman's robe, honestly. And it's just like, it just gives relaxation to me. Okay. So that's where I was going with it, grown and sexy and relaxing and retired or successful businessman attire, you know, all that. So these can be used for any occasion, not just Father's Day. All right. So please keep that in mind. You are not limited to how you use these anytime, anywhere, for anybody, on any holiday or birthday or any type of celebration. Okay. So anywho, I enjoyed making these. I have several different designs that you guys can look at, but that is just one of many. All of these are available on my stand store, of course, and these are not VIP exclusives. Any and everyone can purchase one. Okay. Also, when you're doing something that is larger than your format that you have as a printer, the print format, if you don't have a wide format printer, like these prints, they are a 12 by 12 as far as the front and the back of the bag, right? You can divide that up on your printer. You can print out a 6 and then print out another 6. A 6 and 6 is 12. And then you put them together because they are seamless when they're stickers if you print them out correctly. I will be offering some prints soon, but I'm actually working towards that, so I can't offer it just yet because I'm gonna need a whole lot of paper coming in before I can offer that to you guys. But I am going to be offering prints myself where you guys could just go on and buy the print from me, and then once you get it, that you can just go on and stick it on your paper, which makes life a little more easier for you. But in the meantime, in between time, you could always grab it off of my stand store and just try your hand at it because it's not hard at all. Okay. Okay, so right here, what you need to do on the white part is just cut out the window. That's pretty much it. You cut out the window, and then once you cut out the window, we're going to flip this baby over. So I had to grab the stencil for the window. I do get these from Amazon. I don't normally buy them this big, but you know, I figured I would buy it bigger, so I'll have more to last me a little bit longer. So what I'm actually trying to do here is just cut me off a strip of it, okay, for just this particular project at the moment. And this is where you can use your double-sided tape. Okay, so once you size up what size your window is by just laying your little stencil on it and cutting it out, then you just go ahead on and put your double-sided tape on the side of it. Okay, and then just place your window down where you need it. Now it's time to go and bring this baby on up and put it together. Okay, so that's where those flaps come in at. So make sure the flaps are folded like they were and just pull them inward on your bag so everything lays down on it evenly, and you're going to glue one side at a time. Okay. The most simplest way I found to do it is just to lay it downward in the direction you want it to go, and just place the hot glue onto the bottom piece that you're going to apply it to, and then just lay your little flaps down on it. That way you can guide it in the right direction, and then rub it from the inside, okay, just to make sure that it is sealed. And you're pretty much going to do this all the way around. You see how I'm moving the flap to make sure, making my one line, and I'm going to bring that flap in and just make the edges touch, okay? And I'm just going to do that all the way around until I completely finish the bag. Now, it could get a little tricky for that very last side, okay? So for the last side, stand your bag up, okay? And add the hot glue to the seam standing up, all right? And then press it down, because it's kind of hard to get to it any other way. But anywho, this is the bag. It turned out really nice, very easy to put together. Let me show you what I put in it. So these are them, okay? These are 3 that I've already completed. This is the businessman attire, the pretty much successful, of course, retired but not expired bag right here. And then I did another one over here in that same retired, not expired, except it's in a blue. And then I have a few more. Tell me what you think. I think they turned out fabulous. I really hope you try it. Of course, you know the template is in the stand store. Thanks for watching. Bye.